Good morning, welcome to the class today. Today the focus is going to be a lot of front and a lot of back. So that's what we'll focus on. So let's get started with our usual warm-up. So spreading your toes and have your ankles, knees and hips stacked. Hands come onto your lower belly. Now breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Take a breath in. When you breathe out, your stomach moves in towards the spine. Your fingers come closer together. Hands a bit higher. Breath in and sighing out. We're just going to do one more like that and then get movement with arms. As you exhale, you bring your arms down. Inhale, arms rising up. Exhale and take the arms to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms rising up. And then as you exhale, you take your arms down in front. Now come up onto the balls of the feet and we're going to stay lifted. And then take your arms to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms rising up. And then bend your knees, arms come down, and your heels stay lifted. Off the heels, just the arms. Inhale, rising up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing out to the side. Legs completely still. Inhale, arms lift up. Now the legs go down a fraction more as your arms come down. And again, just the arms. Inhale, lifting up. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms come forward. Sighing out to the side, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, arms lift up. And then come down a bit more into those legs. And we're just going to do it one more time, please. Inhale, rising up. Exhale out to the side. Now, if you did the Tabata with me yesterday, maybe you've got sore legs. My calves are a little bit sore, so I'm going to do some stretches soon for the calves. Inhale, lift. And then come down a bit more. And we're doing that via our roll down. So come up, lower our heels down. And with our roll downs, I'll go slow down so you can see it. You take a breath in through your nose. Chin tuck comes into the chest. Shoulders come over and we come down vertebrae by vertebrae. You're keeping your stomach braced as you come down. And you go down as far as you can with legs being straight. And if you can't get there at the bottom, you bend your knees. Breath in and then roll back out of that. Let's go again. We've got a couple more. A few more actually. We'll do 4 in total. So try not to go faster than me. If anything, you want to go slower, but your arms are like that weight. Getting down to the bottom, inhaling, and then reverse back out of it. 2 more like that, please. Keeping the stomach nice and contracted. The back needs that. And we'll do a little bit of back shortly. Breath in. Roll back out. Yeah, all 2 more possible. One more. How did it end? Was it? And then just coming back to normal position. I'm going to get you to take your legs out wide. And so they're as wide as your wingspan. And then we're going to tip ourselves forward, keeping our body nice and straight. So you want to take your arms straight out to the side and then lean forward into your legs so you're feeling that extra length through the back of the legs. The arms are just staying nice and strong. Now as you breathe out, the stomach moves up. That straightening through the back of the legs should make you feel like you're getting a stretch there as well. 2 more here. Bring the hands onto your thighs to safely come out of that. Place your hands onto the lower back and then just push yourself forward so you're getting a bit of a reverse stretch. And then come forward again, arms back to the side and come through. Now for those of you who feel like they can, take your arms forward now rather than have them to the side. So it's a little bit more intense. You want to relax your shoulders the whole time though, and then move forward a bit so you're getting that extra stretch through the back of the legs again. Really important to hold the belly in. And then hands come onto your thighs once again, and use that to come up, push into the lower back once more, just coming forward with the hips. Now we're going to bring our feet underneath the hips. Because I've got the wooden floor underneath, it's very slippery, so I have to sort of bring it in carefully. So feet up a bit wider than hips, in fact. Arms out to the side, and then we tip again. So just keep the arms out nice and strong. Now this will feel more intense through the back of the legs, which is a good thing. It's giving us a lovely stretch, but it's also more intense in the back. So you're going to really feel when you're breathing out, stomach lifting up. You see how I had to readjust, move my body forward so that I'm staying in the vertical. Otherwise I could be back on an angle, but it's best to stay on the vertical. 2 more. 2 more. Hands onto the thighs, bend the knees, come out of it, press into the back again. Isso não é total, mas é doce. Tu estás fazendo a última ou primeira? Tu não esquecendo a 5. Now coming out with the arms to the side, come down, and then bring the arms forward. So that's more intense. It's a lot more intense in the legs, it's a lot more intense in the back, and then move forward. So you've got those legs in the vertical, which you're gonna feel a whole lot more now. Squeeze those thighs upward, so the kneecap up. 2 more. And bring it in, hands onto the thighs, bend to come up, push onto your lower back again, looking up. And then come out of that. It's time to go for a little bit of balance. So this is our pendulum swing. If you know body balance from the years back, this is what we did. Inhale forward, take the leg back. Hold it in an aeroplane and then sweep those arms coming forward. And then bend your knee. Come on up. Left side, inhale, swing pendulum. Take it back. Circle the arms around. And then bend it in. Come on up. Right side again. That noise you're hearing, I thought it was Ramiro squeezing an orange. But no, he's squeezing a passion fruit from our tree outside, or our bush. It's not really a tree. It's overtaken most of the garden back wall. And then bend in. Come on up, 1 more time. Inhale, pendulum swing. Circle it around. And then bend it in. Come on up, last one. And bend in. Good work. So that's a little bit of heart rate lifter as well. Now we're going to go into a couple of balances, and we'll start with our floating half moon. So open your foot outward, open your arms, and start to work your way down. Your leg comes up as high as you can. The supporting leg stays as straight as possible. And come on up. Turn the foot the other way. Open the wingspan. Come on down. I'm spreading my fingers here just to make sure that those muscles of my hands are working too. And bring it in. We'll just do our tree, and I'm going to come and have a seat. Get into our exercises. Dig the heel in, open the knee out. Not that we haven't been doing our exercises already. Place the hands to heart, third eye or lift. Relax the shoulders, and if you can, eye gaze goes up. So from tomorrow we can hang out with people. Isn't that nice? We can be with people, of course if they're fully vaccinated. Which will be so nice to actually, be allowed to do it, not do it sneakily. 2 more here. I've sort of felt that for a while for us fully vaccinated people. It's sort of, like I know that not everyone's had the opportunity yet to be fully vaccinated, but for those of us that are, I feel like we should be allowed to do more. Shoulders relaxed. No. Stubbornness here. Looking up if you can. And now we can, which is wonderful. And bring it down. Now we're going to take the leg forward. Not leg forward, the mat forward. I'm going to take a seat. We're going to do some combinations of some boat poses and tabletops. So just bringing that down. And I'll come a bit further forward. So adjust your pants if you need to. I always need to. Bring the arms forward, shoulders relaxed, and then just move on back. So we're going to inhale, open the arms out, and then we're going to just circle them back. So they're quite far back. They're not at shoulder level, they're at shoulder height, but they're back. Can we not stand? No, mientras. Pronto, tienes que ser. 2 more. And bring the arms in, place them down, feet underneath your hips, and then push your hips up. This first tabletop's just going to stay nice and still. If you joined me yesterday for the Tabata, we did some tricep dips in this position, which was a reverse tricep push-up. So your triceps might feel sore at this point. Two more breaths here. Now, instead of coming straight back into a boat pose, we're going to lie on our body, our back, and have our feet up, and we're getting into some lower belly. Then we'll come up and do again boat poses, tabletops, and then lower belly. So a nice point in the toe. Keep the legs nice and straight. Now from here, let's flex the feet. Still trying to keep the legs as straight as possible. I know my legs aren't very precise in terms of straightness, but yeah, I'll try. Keep it going, 3 more. Hold on. No. Most of it. Bring the knee in, roll yourselves. We're going to sit tall into our second boat pose. So arms come forward, come down, palms face down, and we're going for hundreds. 10. This is a tabla de cuatro. This is a tabla de cinco. 24.
No espacio por tan 20. 20. This is espacio.
No, porque no existe correcto. Keep going. En acá muestra. Siéntate aquí. Entonces debe estar 1, 2.
Pero ya hice la 1, 2, 3, 4,
10, 12, 14. This is 16, 17, 8. 2. Ese es equivocado. Ese debe estar 4. Keep going, team. Ese debe estar 4. Por eso está todo mal. Ese debe, no. Ese hicieron mal. Sorry, I think that's about 40. Ellos hicieron mal, no es tu culpa. 50. The book's wrong, not our one. 60. Keep the shoulders dropped. 70. 80. Let's go for 20 more. Just feeling it in that deep core belly, right? 90. And stop. Bring the hands back. Let's bend on in again. Bit of movement coming this time. Movement via some extending of the leg. And then change. Go for 4 more. Strong, straight arms, right? Tú no hiciste nada mal, ¿ok? Pero no pones a mala actitud ahora. Después de todo el día en la mañana por ti. Lower it down, all the way down, and then lift your legs on an angle this time. Pointed toes still, but now you've not got a straight vertical. You've got the angle. My sciatica is still playing up, so that's why my legs are even worse than usual in terms of getting straight. Now we're going to straighten and flex rather than point. Got a Google Chrome protection alert. I hope they don't. This is with my Norton security. It's the new computer, right? I say that a lot. Hopefully they're not going to cut cut us off here. 2 more. Boat pose, number 3, bring it in, come on up. Sitting tall, it says I need to install something. I'll do it later. So from now we're going to take our elbows in, and what they're going to do is back, up, down, and forward a bit. Keep it coming, yeah? In, up, down, and forward. Just 2 more. How painful is this belly? Oh, after all we've done, it's definitely talking to us. 1 more, why not? And then I'm going to come forward and just get rid of that sign on the screen. So bring your hands back, bend the knees in, lift up. So what you're going to do is alternate pulling knee up. I'll show you. And then go to the other foot. Keep it coming. Hopefully I joined you on the correct leg. 4 more. And let's lower ourselves down. Legs are up, pointed toe on a lower angle still. Need these breaths, team. Push the tummy down. Support the back. Now flex the feet. Last 2. And bring it in, roll yourselves up. 1 last boat pose at this point. So we've kept our legs down the whole time and they're still going to be keeping down. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, touch down, inhale, come forward. Extreme tension in the belly. Ana, ¿estás ahí sola? Two more. Why no hace clase conmigo? All right, so bring the arms in, lower them back. Legs are open wide this time as we lift up. Now what we're going to do is lift off the heels, lower. And just stop there. We're going to lower down for the last level of those lower belly exercises. If you need to lift the head to protect your back, do so. Feet are close to touching the mat. Don't let yourself squeeze the butt to take the tension off the belly. Should be rock solid there. Now instead of pointed toe, flex the foot. Come on, you're close to the end of this sequence. And bring the legs in, lower them down. I'm just going to angle myself a bit away so that I can see what's going on because I'm quite low. Feet are pointed up. Hold on to the head. Tummy. Let's go. Roll up. Exhale. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. come up and then come back halfway. You can feel that upper belly working, lower belly's worked a lot. Hold it up and then come back a centimetre, and then we're going to include some arms here, which is going to hurt and potentially hurt your neck, but it's only in the moment. A few more. So hold this next one up, bring the arms forward. We're going to inhale, open them to the side, even further back. Exhale, bring them forward. Check out your tummy, see that it moves down as you rise up, as you exhale and let the air come out. Really effective. Last one, please. Hold it here, breath in, and then slowly let's peel. Super, super slow. Sit tall at the top, shoulders relaxed. Now, bring your arms over your chest. Legs up. Now we're just going to cross one leg under the other. Remember which arm is in front now, because we'll switch it over later. I don't know why the screen changes its tone and colour, I'm sorry. And stop, bring the legs back down, bring the arms back forward, and then slowly come down. No break. We're going for one more round. We're going to make a harder boat pose after. So rising up to sticking point. All about the upper belly. Lower belly's had a good lot of attention. And we're going to follow this up with planks because our arms will be rested, just to cement off everything that we're doing for the belly. And then we'll get into some back exercises. So we're going for smaller ones. So come up as you exhale, halfway back, then we rise again. Two more. Little ones coming your way, team. So come up and then just come back a centimetre. And we go again. Really little controlled exercise there. Just two more. Now the arms come forward again. This time they inhale, go back, and then exhale, come forward. Inhale, go back. Exhale, come forward. Yeah? Go for four more. And we're going to hold here to roll up. Remember which arm was in front. I guess it's not a big deal if you put the same one in front again, but cross it over. Lift the legs up straight this time, and then cross them under. Very strong. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then stop. Bring the legs back down. Bring the arms out forward. Let's roll back. And then have a quick stretch. Arms and legs away, length. And then we're going to bring ourselves over to get into our plank sequence. And we'll do our long set And I think the next Pilates class that we do, I'm going to do a long set and actually make it each position hold for a minute. I know some of you, hi Judith, can do it no problem and probably do it on your own anyway, but today no. So just holding for about 8 to 10 breaths. Haven't done that for a while. It won't be a minute's class, it'll just be 10 minutes of planks at the start. Bring one hand in, we stack, and we push up, drive those hips up. So gently bring the arms down, reset yourselves. Nice, strong control position. So we're going the other way. Other hand in, stack, drive it up. Lift your arms too, team. Bring it back to the center. That's definitely, when you go to your side, it's working your obliques. So we're just gently coming to our elbows. Yesterday I was going to do those clap push-ups with the Tabata, but the mat goes sliding so much and I need my knees on something soft. Not going to work. I can't do a full push-up doing a clap. No way. Bring one arm in. Turn and stack. Shoulders relax them. Now we're coming to the center. Just a couple more, then we're turning the other way. So go with the other side. Just a couple here. And come to the center for the last time. Place those palms together, shoulders relaxed, push your weight into the heels, nice straight leg for me. Just focus on your breathing. Four more. Okay, so bring your knees down, toes together. Have a break. Wonderful. I think we're going to get into back, but I'd like if we could continue just with the ab theme for a little bit longer and combine some upper and lower belly, which will also give our obliques a little bit of attention. So lying over on your back again, you're going to hold on to the opposite leg, cross it over you and reach for the same foot. Then you switch. The key here is to take the leg that goes extending quite close to the mat because the other leg is bent. It's safe to do that. And the leg that you're holding on to, you could cross it over so it works into your obliques. We're going to follow this with the crisscross, so your head will get some support. And your neck won't feel any soreness. Just bring the knees in, stop there. Flex your feet now, hold your head, and then just push one leg away as you twist, then bring it in and twist the other way. The leg now does not come in as close as it did with that other move. Four more. And bring it in. Ooh. Really just roll it in and out, loosen out a little bit, and then rotate. Roll over, I should say, not rotate. Gosh, it's like that Norton security. I purchased it when I purchased the computer, and they're constantly telling me they're doing security checks. I don't use the computer very much, only when I'm live streaming. I should use it more. Let's now get into some back. So wrists hopefully feeling quite okay. We're going to take one leg away and the opposite arm. And we're just holding this nice and still. Arm and leg move away from each other to the diagonal, just staying there. So straighten it out, lower it down, and we're taking the other arm and leg away, just nice and straight. Relax the shoulders. So you never want to feel any tension here at your neck, okay? To the diagonals, stopping there. We'll come back up onto the hands and knees soon. Let's bring it down onto our belly. Take our arms out in front, fingers are together. Zip your legs up, toes are together. Now lift your legs, and if you feel like your tummy is now just slackened off, draw it in more, and then lift your arms. Now this is when every time you breathe out, you want to feel your stomach lifting upward, tightening in. The legs open to a V, as do your arms, and then come up higher. Little sting to finish. Hands together, feet together, lift up. 3, 2, and relax. Wonderful. Just come onto your elbows for the Sphinx. Palms down, pull forward. You get that lovely release, which is still gentle in the wrists. And then push yourselves back into the child's pose. Have a nice release there again. So up onto all fours once again, please team. So opposite arm and leg away again, but this time flexed foot. Yeah. And we're just going to lift it lower a fraction. Okay, so elbow. Diagonal. Lift and lower. Okay, straighten it out, lower it down, and we're switching to the other side. Flexed foot, arms straight as usual, lift and lower. To the diagonals and go. Little finger got stuck. 4 more. And straighten it out, lower it down onto your bellies again. Legs are nice and narrow, but they're not touching this time. Arms are also narrow. So legs are going to be lifting and lowering. In a moment, we'll incorporate some arms. So they're going to lift up and pull elbow in, and then change to the other side. Four more. And relax down. Good job. Sphinx. Palms down. Pull forward. And we're going to push back into our child's pose again. And we're only going to do just one more back exercise on all fours, and then one more back exercise down on our belly. So up we come once again. Hands this time are staying flat down. If your wrists feel like they need it, they can be on the knuckles. So take one leg away, flex the foot. Inhale, lift up, double toe down. Tap, tap, lift. Tap, tap, lift, yeah? To the diagonal we go. Down, down, elevate. Two more. Super strong, isn't it? Take the leg back, bring it down, other side. Double tap down, go. You've got to readjust so that you're nice and evenly weighted in both legs. Arms. I was looking at my leg when I was trying to say arms. That's why arms came out. I mean, legs came out instead of arms. A few more. To the diagonal, out we go. Yeah, down, down, up. Down, down, up. 4 to go. Now we've got our last belly on our belly, back on our belly. Gee, I think it's time for me to finish the live stream soon, right? Take the palms down. Legs are going to be clapping as your arms move up and down. Go for 4 more breaths. This is our seal clap. And stop. Hey, great job. Come up into a full cobra this time. Really feel that lovely release in the back. If you feel like it's too much, stay in your Sphinx. Tomorrow's yoga will stretch us out completely. My body needs it. I'm sure everybody's needs it. They just don't realise how important it is. And if you're one of those injury-free people, hats off to you, lucky. Maybe you don't need it as much as people like me. Okay, we're going to come up to standing and get into our balance. I'll see how much of the screen I need to bring up. Not too much. Okay, so let's get into our balancing now. So releasing through the back what we've just worked. Just cross that leg over you and just sweep the arm around into that windmill and look back. Change. going to lace our fingers behind our back and then come into an aeroplane. And that foot goes back, but you're keeping your fingers laced, and then just lift them up. Come on out of that. Fingers laced. Step on. And lift your arms. And bring it on in. Lock down balance. Do it every class. Ramiro, ¿puedes apagar la calefacción, por favor? ¿Estás arriba? I think you heard me. Hold on to the foot if you prefer. Bring it in. Foot. Push it away. Oh, body doesn't want to get there. And bring it in. We'll switch. We'll come into our tree pose. My body feels like it's had enough. Hands to heart, third eye all lifted. It's a good thing. It means that you know you've worked because your body's tired. I pushed the girls, both of them in the pram today, up to the shops. Not the closer shops, the further shops and back. I'll tell you what, and I had all the shopping at the bottom of the trolley, the pram. It's heavy. They're big girls now. Let's change it. But it's good. I felt like I did a good workout even before I started the class today. Dig it in. Remember, hands to heart. Third eye lifted. So bring it down. Just want to switch the light off and see what this makes a difference or not. It might make a difference. I might try and do the class without the light next time and see what happens with this computer. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll be here tomorrow for yoga and then back here next week again.